Howdy ho, howdy hey, happy Friday, and welcome to the hottest show in Plano, Misinformed Texas. It's a great day today because I've got some bombshells on the show for you to look at, and guess what? They're smart too. I'm going to take us on in. We got a lot that's going on here. I'd like to talk a little bit about what happened with predictions with the lawsuit. I want to talk about opening day. I want to talk about Easter and what we got going on, and I want to talk about this market and how hot it is.
Sizzle.
Let's go on down the line where you're going to say who you are and who you're with and what you're doing for Easter, because I want to know.
All right. My name is Lauren. I am business development for Capital Title Willow Bend. I am new, so feel free to come say hi anytime you are in the area. For Easter, I am bebopping all over. So I'm going to my mother's, and then we're going to see my grandparents, and then I'm going to my boyfriend's parents' house. So
Oh, you're a good
I will
girl.
just be, and then church. So we have church that morning, and then I'll just be all over all day, hopping around.
Oh, but that sounds like a wonderful, just like a bunny.
Yeah, it's just like a bunny, but I love it. I'm excited. So anytime we get to spend with family, it's going to be fun.
Well,
a little crazy. I'm exhausted after, but in the time, it's always fun. And my cousin, who is in college at Arizona State, will be in town.
Oh, that's
so
exciting.
she actually came in town to get barbecue and forgot that it was Easter.
that's hilarious.
So yeah, it worked out perfectly. But I was like, I'll go get barbecue with you, and then we can go celebrate Easter together.
That sounds like an excellent time.
Yes,
I
it
see
will
what
be.
you did there. That's a funny yoke.
Excellent.
Let's give some more people a chance to see what kind of punny jokes they can throw in there. I see Green over here.
Hey, I'm Amanda Greehey I'm a broker with William Grayson Realty and owner. And for Easter, we will be hanging out with friends, family, doing the Easter egg hunt with the kids. We have our friends' kids this weekend too, so just
That
kinda
sounds great.
hanging out, heating the pool,
Ooh.
doing church.
Ooh, they have a
What-
nice
so we're
heated pool.
going to her house.
Yeah,
Listen,
y'all come on.
grandma
Y'all come
sounds
on.
great, but there's a pool there.
Y'all come on.
Yeah.
So,
Big fan of
So
the heated
yes.
pool. Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome.
Big Easter celebration.
I'm Mike Youngin with Red Zone Mortgage Group, partner and branch manager, and I am the Yuck Monkey from lovely Missy Trantham over there, Misinformed Radio. And for Easter, I will be with the fam with our 14-month-old daughter. We're going to, now that she's walking, this is her 4th week of walking. So we're going to set her loose, and she's going to find all the eggs with all of her cousins. It's going to be, she's going to get rough and physical. I mean, she is.
Little elbow.
Yeah, she's
You been training her?
athletic. Yes, absolutely. So it's going to be every small child for themselves, and I'm pretty sure Nev is going to come out on top. Daddy loves you, so that's what we're going to be. And then if there's anybody walking around in an Easter bunny suit, I'll probably be tackling them because it's just weird.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
It's just
Yeah.
weird. I remember whenever I very first so I have 2 boys, and I had my first one is 14, but when he was real little, we were like shit poor. And I remember going and helping out with these Easter egg hunts and having like the eggs that I'm hiding for them. And I had like a few of them that were like the good candy eggs in my pocket, and I'd make sure and throw those in front for my little baby just to, get him the good stuff.
Make sure you get some good
Moms
stuff.
will do whatever for their
Yes.
kids. I'm here to tell you. Even hide the good Easter eggs, and then
And throw them out there later.
yeah, oh yeah, I got the good ones.
It's going to be a back-to-back because not only are we going to have Easter Sunday, of course, but then we're going to have the total eclipse on Monday.
That's true.
And
Total
like all of
eclipse of
Texas
the
is shutting down because the whole world's coming here for some reason because I guess we're in the path of the total eclipse. Is that I'm
Now's the
getting that
time
wrong?
to socialize and work on your social media because we want people to fall in love with here and move here, right, girls?
Absolutely. I mean, who doesn't
Yes.
want to live in Dallas, Texas?
It really is the best. It changed my
is.
life. I've been here. Oh my God, I'm getting old. I've been here 13 years. So, I mean, I know some things.
You know a good amount of things, I would say.
I mean, I really don't. That's why the show's called Misinformed. That's a disclaimer. But I hang out with people that know things like Mike here.
yeah.
Just
Well,
saying.
Well,
Thanks.
did you have any of your kids here? Because I've heard, unless you had your child here, you'll never truly be a Texan. That's what I've heard.
Oh, first off, my name is Missy Lou, and I'm from a farm. I mean, so like, I'm from Texas, Waco. We moved
Oh,
around all over
okay.
Abilene, Waco, Lubbock. Lived in all
Shout
three
outs
of
to
them.
Lubbock.
Lubbock, yeah.
Tell us how you really feel.
Right.
It's windy. It was really good for my skin there, though. I really like the skin because
Full of haboobs.
I was a I was an oily faced girl, so like the sand like helped with the exfoliation.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay, a little natural.
And the tumbleweeds were a really cute decor. You could spray paint them and hang them on the ceiling. It was just adorable, perfect for dorm rooms.
Oh,
Well, we're
That's a
happy.
wonderful idea.
yeah.
We're happy that so you are now officially a Texan as well because you had
Yeah,
I Grace in here.
I did.
She came from where did you come from?
Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Heck,
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Arkansas is beautiful.
It is. It is. Most people they're like, "Oh, you're from Arkansas." I'm like, "Have you been? If you haven't been, and you've got to go to the right part though, like Northwest Arkansas, beautiful." But yes, absolutely. But I've been here almost 20 years now, so I feel like half
You're
my
more-
life was there, half my life's here. So
You're more Texas than me.
I don't know, girl. I lost my Arkansas accent though.
I didn't pick it up when you talked. I
Yeah.
didn't.
I know. I
Say
don't know
y'all.
what's going on.
Can you try?
Y'all.
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 Okay. What's an Arkansas accent? Can you
Yeah,
like
can you emulate it?
Yeah.
Oh man, it was really really southern. Like this, you could probably ask my husband, like it was a draw to him, and now like I've got this Texan thing going on, and I didn't even realize I lost my accent along the way.
I love it.
Like what happened?
You know, sometimes I get around people that are like Dolly Parton situations where they're super southern, like Suge, and I click into it, and I'm like, Suge, I just love you to pieces, and I'll do anything you need to help you get to the table. You count on me. I'm Missy Lou. Oh, pachoo. You know, like I mean,
Oh, you
when I'm
even
in
give
Waco,
like the spit too?
when I'm in
Oh.
Waco, I'll lean into it, and I don't realize it.
Yeah. It's
Do you
just-
do it?
I do sometimes.
Let's hear your
yes.
Let's hear your sweet talking cowgirl.
Oh, gosh. Hey, y'all.
Keep it going.
Yes.
My name is Lauren. I've been in Dallas, Texas about my whole life.
And sugar is sweet, but not as sweet as another contract from you.
Yes.
This is awesome. You want to give a sweet Southern cowgirl?
Hey y'all. This is wait.
You sound like Cartman right now.
Hi, this is Mikey Young. Yeah, sweetheart, baby. I just want to come. This is a character.
You sound like Cartman pretending to be gay.
We're gonna workshop this a lot in the mirror, and I'm never gonna do it again. So
Yeah.
Speaking of mistakes,
No.
Speaking of mistakes, there's a lot going on in the industry right now, and I think that we're seeing, the market really start to heat up, and there's some stressors out there. And I heard you talking about a problem when you walked in.
Oh, I have a
What's up?
doozy. Okay.
What's up?
Oh my goodness. Title companies. We have title insurance for a reason, folks. Like there's definitely a reason. So we have this multi-million-dollar property under contract. The person that closed it for my investor, they didn't clear title. It had a list pendants on it. It had 2 liens on it that were not cleared before closing.
Oh no.
So if y'all don't know what a list pendants is, basically the property was in foreclosure. The state of California was stating that they cannot sell this property. However, it got sold anyway. So now we are selling the property because he bought it as an investment. So we're selling the property now. And with that being said, now we have 2 liens that weren't cleared, a list pendants that wasn't cleared, and we are set to close on Monday.
Girl, take it back to that other title company. The ones that screwed up, make them push it through.
Okay, so that's the thing. The insurer of the title policy,
Oh no.
it took them 6 weeks to get the documents from this said title company because they knew they messed up. So said title company took 6 weeks. We've been under contract for over 45 days. I mean, I guess we're nearing 60 days now. It took them 6 weeks to get the policy over, everything they did, but what they did was they took the GF number and just assigned it to the policy without sending it back to the underwriter of the title company. So it is technically insured, everything is insured, but the title company didn't do what they need to do. So now we have attorneys involved. We are not closing on Monday.
What do the attorneys advise? What's the next course of action?
So right now we are going to have to file a claim on the title insurer and the policy for damages, basically, because now, you know, it's costing him a ton of money to hold this property that should be closed on Monday. Now we don't know when it's actually going to close. The DA in California is involved. I've got a real estate attorney here involved. Like, it's messy.
So when you make
That's
when you
very
make the
messy.
insurance claim, are you gonna? I mean, and you don't have to answer this if I step on if I talk to you know. Are you gonna sue for damages, obviously, but also for them to perform?
Absolutely. So they are saying right now that everything is in the DA's hands in California, and we're waiting for a judge to sign off on the list pendants.
Okay.
Then basically what will happen with those 2 liens that are still outstanding is they'll have to go on a Schedule B. So they're still moving with the property and not going to be fully cleared before we close.
That sucks.
So we are definitely going after damages. We're going after,
How big are
that
these
title
liens?
company.
Hypothetically.
How much what? I'm
How
sorry.
big are the liens?
They're like 185,000, I believe.
I don't want that.
Right, right. And one of them was related to the seller. Like when she closed, one of them was related
Can we
to
go
her.
back to her? No, right?
No. I think the title company maybe, but it's just messy. I mean, this is our 11th year. Never dealt with anything like this. Never had to use a title insurance policy before.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. I've never heard anybody make a claim.
Yep.
To be honest with you.
Either.
So
This is why you need a good realtor, folks.
yes, I've learned so
GRI
many
realtor.
things. Oh, I am a GRI realtor.
GRI.
And that's the thing, though. Like, most people don't know this, and they don't know what they don't know. And so, if you don't have someone working on your behalf, everyone's trying to move this along like there's really no damages done. But it's costing a lot.
How is this going to affect the buyer on the other side now? Whenever they have to see these schedule.
Okay, so as far as the buyer's concerned, as long as they're holding the property and living in it until this is cleared, we're good.
Okay.
But if they were like my client, the
Trying to
seller,
sell.
and just an investor trying to flip it, they can't until we clear these.
If I was the buyer agent on the other side, I would say I want a set amount of time for this to be corrected, or like
right,
I want somebody's head.
right, like we're not talking like a small
Yeah.
amount of money here.
I would be very scared to
Yes.
purchase. I'd be advising my clients, let's think about it and look around.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, from what we understand, everyone is good and in good standing and going to be fine. It's just time and how much effort we're going to have to put into actually resolving this. It's like, why didn't you clear these liens, especially a list pendants?
I'm dying to know who it was. I want to know that title company.
Well, I better get
After
on
the
that
show,
chat.
we'll talk
after the show.
Yeah, we'll
Who is
workshop
it?
that too.
Yes. So y'all might want to steer clear when you hear of this title company.
I'm
Chomping
at the bit.
that's the message, though. Make sure you're working with someone reputable, like that's been in the business, that's doing good things, good title companies.
Yeah.
That's why who you partner with is so important. Good lenders, so many things.
Good realtors.
That too. That too. Yes. Yes.
So you're a broker now.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't look old, and I thought you had to be old to be a broker.
Girl, you want to tell me how that? Let me tell you how that came about. It's really actually funny. So my husband got his broker's license in 2020.
And you're like, oh yeah.
He started saying he
Shout outs
was
to
my
Chris.
boss.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we got licensed the exact same day, everything, and we've been working the business since. So he goes and gets his broker's license in 2020, and then he starts saying he's my boss, and we open our own brokerage at the end of 21. And when he kept saying that, I'm like, oh yeah. So in 22, I went and got mine. I'm like, oh, so you made me mad? I can go start my own brokerage, okay? How about that? Yeah, exactly. So that's how that came about.
Yeah, that's some Texan cowgirl shit
Yeah.
right there.
Well, because I was like, I don't care to be a broker. I never want to do that. Like, that's your jam. You want to do it. But then all you have to do is tell me you're my boss, and then that's it.
And
That-
just
it never
changes
sits
Ladies,
right.
you
everything.
probably get this, right? Like, I'm sure Angel would love if you were telling her, like, hey,
I don't think we've had that conversation.
yeah.
You're a smart man, obviously.
Well,
Right.
take note.
Although I'm not a doctor, so I'm in the clear.
Well, yeah, you're lucky.
Speaking of in the clear, so y'all went to opening day yesterday, and
Yes, we did.
I'm just wondering how was it? I've never been to an opening day.
So this is
know.
this has probably been my fourth opening day, but this one was extra special because, of course, we won the World Series. Shout outs to the Texas Rangers. It was such a magical day. We got there about, with a little kiddo. We were debating on bringing Nev, not bringing Nev.
Did you?
We decided against it because we didn't know.
Are you glad you did?
Yes, we are. We are. Now, at first, I was the one pushing for it more so, but then once we got into the scenario and once the alcohol was being consumed, it all made sense as to why we didn't bring her. But it was really cool. We got out there about 3:00. Vector Brewing. Out in Lake Highlands, they had a tent up there with False Idol Brewery with Petty Colas. Shout outs to them. And so we kicked it at the what's it called? I'm lacking words. Tailgate party. Yeah, there you go. Gee,
You
see,
obviously had a great time.
we did have a great time. Their ABV is high up there, but the game was great. The banner was amazing. They unfurled the banner, the World Series banner for 2023. It got caught in the rafters a little bit, a little funny. And then, of course, we went into extra innings. And I cannot imagine having our daughter, during extra innings. We saw some people
You would have
brave
had to
enough.
leave early.
Yeah.
You would have had to leave early.
Yeah, we would have had to leave her.
And that would have sucked.
Yeah, we saw people braving it with their children, and they looked like they were just dying. Like, they were just like draped over them like little victims. So it was super cool. Great experience. We won. Got to see the trophy. Got to see Wyatt Langford, the new rookie. I mean, it was. I could go on and on and on and on and on, but
that's so
it was pretty cool.
And the weather was beautiful yesterday.
Oh my gosh, it was a great.
It was
Great.
And they had the roof shut. So now I get it. I mean, with the roof, the reason we have the roof and this new stadium is the reason we have the new World Series, because nobody wanted to come here and play for the Rangers when they were dying in 104-degree heat. So as soon as we get that new stadium, we started getting all these new free agents that wanted to play in an air-conditioned stadium, and then we win the World Series. So
Hot dog, hot
thank you,
dog,
Ray
hot
Davis.
diggity dog,
You know what
hot
you're
dog.
doing. Yeah, so pretty fun.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome. Speaking of heating up, I would love to get y'all's take on the market right now. So, I mean, obviously it's spring and allergies and more listings, right? Allergies and listings, right? Is that what y'all are seeing?
Yes. Actually, we have 6 new listings coming up right now.
Anywhere fun? What's your
so
favorite one?
The one without the liens.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we have a few different interesting ones. I mean, some of them are like more investment side. In Garland, we're going to have 3 there. And then we have one coming up in, Carrollton. It's a beautiful home.
I need
Salina.
price points. Give me your price points real quick.
Okay, so it'll be $250 all the way up to $1.5 million.
Where's your 250 at?
Garland, 3 of them.
I know
Are you
what
thinking about what I'm thinking about right
I know what
now?
you're putting down.
We're talking about Trap House.
Oh,
No. I have a buyer. I have a buyer potentially.
Oh.
You said it's in Carrollton?
So I have one in Carrollton. That one's going to be a little under 600.
Nope. I want the 250. Where's it at?
Those are going to be in Garland, 3 of them, 3 options. So we're starting. Our range really is 250 to 270.
I want to walk you to 2.
Okay. Are you looking for a trap house? I mean, are you?
No, ma'am. Not really a trap
Okay.
house. Not
Okay.
really a
Good.
trap
I'm
house.
like, I really try not to deal in trap houses, but I know people that do, and I can find those for you.
I saw that meme the other day. It was like this Lincoln, and on the back of it said "I buy trap houses." Have you
Yes,
seen
that
what
guy.
That's why I said
Yes.
trap house. I had that in my head.
Yes. Oh my
I buy
gosh.
trap houses.
Yes, he seriously does. You have to watch him
He's a
on
real
Instagram.
person?
Oh,
There's an
100%.
Instagram.
Girl.
Of
Okay,
course
this guy
he
needs to
does.
come
Can
on
we
the
bring
show,
him on?
too.
I was about to say, can we bring him on the
Seriously,
show?
have you not seen him?
I have not.
Oh my gosh, Chris showed him to me, and the guy is for real.
That is hilarious.
And he drives around to that. He's local. He's here in DFW.
I know what side of town he's working.
Yeah, you absolutely do.
Highland
yes.
Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
University
Oh
Manor.
yeah, Highland University. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No. Yeah,
That
girl,
is
like
what he's
South
here.
Dallas.
He-
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I mean, but he's like
Cleaning up the
legit.
neighborhood one trap house at a time.
He
Good for
really,
him.
he really is, and I think
I
he is
appreciate
doing some
that.
good things.
Aw.
That's awesome.
But yeah,
I'm happy. Way to go, Trap Man.
yeah. I wish I could remember his name off the top of my head, but I can't right now.
He's
Trap
You
House
see
Tommy.
This video, tag yourself.
Like you really like Instagram him off, like off trap houses, and you'll find him.
That is
Seriously.
hilarious.
Yes.
You know, speaking of trap houses, when I was in Lubbock,
There we go. This makes sense.
There we go.
Circle back.
before I came into this real estate journey, I worked in apartment complexes, and right across from Tech, there was this really scary apartment complex, and I worked there from 18 to 22, and I found a meth lab.
No, you didn't.
I know what a meth lab looks like. Do y'all want to know?
Yeah.
Do you want to know what to look for? No, you
Yes.
shouldn't. As a realtor, you should know. That way, if you're in a situation, because
Yeah.
I didn't realize, I had no idea it was a meth lab, and these are things that y'all should know in case you ever find yourself in the wrong situation. You know how to get out. Okay. So, it was right behind the office, like the balls on these guys. It was right behind the office, and I lived on property because I'm 18 and poor.
So
and
it wasn't in the apartment complex.
no, it was. So here is the building. The office is on this side.
Okay.
The meth lab is behind the office.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Outside?
Oh,
Outside,
no.
this is inside.
There's
yeah.
an apartment. There's
Okay.
2 apartments back to back. Come on, y'all. There's 2 strings of apartments that butt up to each other because it's an apartment complex.
Can you draw a map?
Anyway.
Oh, you got the snort laugh too.
I'm
I love
sorry.
it.
I'm
I love
sorry.
it. I love it.
I think it's because I got some signages, situations
Signage.
going on.
Signages.
Anyway, so back to the meth lab, girls. So every day I had to pass by it to get to my apartment, and I smelled ammonia really strong. And naive 18-year-old Missy always thought, well, man, a cleaning lady must live here or something, because that's a lot of cleaning supplies that I smell, right? I'm oblivious.
Something I would have done.
So, how are you supposed to know?
Yeah, I
how
mean-
would you know?
Right.
Anyway, so the cops show up, and it's Saturday morning. I'm the only agent there, just doe-eyed and half asleep.
Yeah.
And the officer's like, I need you to do a safety check on this apartment because we need to gain entry to the apartment. We suspect there is a meth lab. And I'm like, where's my keys? I got you. Let's go.
Like, this is the best Saturday ever.
So we run it. I unlock the door and say office, and nobody answers, and nobody's in there. I walk in, and all of the windows have like towels tacked up against them, and then there's foil.
Oh.
Signs 1 and 2. Towels
And
foiled.
foiled. Yep.
So apparently, cooking with methamphetamines is extremely flammable, and so sunlight, anything like that, could make a spark and blow the whole thing up. So your neighbors, Missy on the other side of the wall, picking her nose, all of us are dead. Okay,
Done.
Then I see they've got milk jugs, and they've got tubes inside the milk jugs, like a rubber tube inside the milk
Sign
jug.
3 and 4. Milk jugs and tubes.
So yeah.
I got you.
So, because I have to learn. And then it smells like cat piss really bad. Like it smelled like ammonia on the outside, but when I got inside, I don't know if you've ever my name is Missy, I'm from the farm. So cat piss is just something that I have smelt in the past.
It's the worst.
Right?
It's
Horrific. Have you
yes,
ever?
I
right?
have in a house.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I have a cat that
So
used to
it's
pee on
like
my
that
stuff.
times 1,000, like the worst
no.
piss smell you could ever imagine. Like I had to cover my face. Like it was too much. Eyes watering. Like it was very painful just to walk through. So, cat piss. Write it down.
5. Cat piss.
Yes. And so I don't know what happened. I don't know if I blacked out from the meth or
Was there anybody? So it was vacant.
it was vacant. Nobody
Okay.
was there. Nobody
Did
was
you
there.
have like the person that was living there?
I
or
don't.
did-
I don't remember what happened afterwards. Like I blocked it out. I don't.
It literally you inhaled too much.
Right?
I
You've
don't
seen
know what
enough, ma'am.
happened.
Thank you for your time.
Oh my
You've-
gosh, did you have instant meth mouth?
Uh,
Like, is that strong? Yes. Like,
I
seriously, all
have,
your
I
Lost
have
all
3
your
crowns.
teeth just by
I
walk-
have 3 crowns.
Oh, well. Hey, I'm just saying.
Poor girl.
Oh my.
So I don't
gosh.
remember if they got arrested or if
Slap on the wrist.
we ended up having that apartment available again later. Like I was 18. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember that far back. I just remember finding them. And the thing that was the worst part is there was little kids' socks on the floor. That's what really killed
6 little kids' socks on the floor.
me. No, irrelevant. No, irrelevant. No, you don't.
Oh,
You do
oh.
not have to have children to cook meth.
Yeah. Hopefully you don't.
I
find
pray you
take
do
that
not.
back. Let's take
Yes,
that back.
do not have children if you're cooking meth. Thanks.
Yeah, it was really. I mean, it was really crazy, and then it was really heartbreaking just to see those socks. And I'm just hoping like maybe they needed socks like to put on the edge of the tubes or something, and it wasn't children there.
Well, then it would be 6 children's socks.
Well, I just can't confirm that information.
Okay.
it was
maybe.
too long ago.
It's a dangling Chad. We'll leave that out there. Okay.
You don't have
If
any.
you cook meth, do you
you
use
use
baby socks?
socks?
Comment below.
Yeah.
Did we miss
Like the
any
ones with the
signs?
do the socks with the grippies? I mean,
It might be better.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
know
recall.
any of those.
I don't recall.
All right.
I can't remember if that was.
So we don't know what happened.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm sorry to leave you hanging.
I know.
I'm hanging
Cliffhanger.
too. I'm hanging too.
Okay,
But hey,
well.
speaking of hanging, you know how you were talking about bad title stuff?
Oh,
I
yes,
recently
ma'am.
saw the worst title I've ever seen. Ever. They had 9 different clouds on the title that had to be found.
Explain a cloud to the audience, just real quick.
Expert?
Oh
What's
no!
a clou-
Please no. I think we should let our title expert. Or
well, let
you.
me just tell you what I think. So, a cloud is whenever there's something that's in the way that's making it to where you can't close.
Correct.
It's,
That's
it's
the
just a problem.
simplest way to
It's
put it.
easier. It's
It
just,
is.
Absolutely,
it's a
yeah.
problem,
It
right?
is.
It's a problem.
Yes.
It's an obstacle for us. Yes.
It's an obstacle for a self-prep, and they can't close or have title insurance until these things are cleared up. And typically, the
Correct.
buyer does not want to take a house on with no title insurance for obvious reasons. If you were
correct.
listening earlier, so
You want
absolutely-
clear skies. You do not want clouds.
Yeah,
That is correct. Yes.
That's very, very true. So this is a listing I had out in Wolf City, or I still have out in Wolf City. It's under contract in Wolf City. It's not available in Wolf City.
Goodness. Okay, hold on, Missy. Where is Wolf City? This is one I've never even heard of. What?
You're gonna have to Google it.
Okay, I'll Google that
It's like
later.
the Bermuda
Okay.
Triangle. Every time I go to find it on a map, like I get lost. I don't know what's happening around
Where
me.
is it?
It could be from the math. It could be.
Okay, it may be. Okay, I'll Google that later. You should have got like workers' comp or something for that meth lab.
Takes you to like a,
But
I ended up getting fired from that job. I ended up getting not because of meth, but
was it the owner's lab or something? It's rude.
remember how I told you I was super poor? They had the assistant manager had these big things of Bluebell ice cream that she kept in the freezer, and she would eat them during like have a bowl
Yeah.
like because she was stressed out like an escort officer because she was having to deal with a lot of people and working on trying to get monies collected and things like that. So she would have a bowl of ice cream once a day. So I lived on property. So during the weekend when I was starving, I would sneak in and I would eat the ice cream. And she finally caught me and they fired me for it. I'm
fired you
sorry,
for that?
Mel. I'm sorry. It was a big problem. Like I ate her ice cream all the time. Like finally she was like, you know what? You're out.
But it was Bluebell, right?
It was good.
I mean, that's if it's dryers, you can probably get away with it.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, I'm
Bluebell,
sure what happened is like I went into the meth apartment, then I got out, and I was like, you know,
Ooh,
and
I'm
it
hungry.
was over, and I'm like, I can't take this anymore, you know. And so I slammed all the cookie dough ice cream, and then I got canned from Monday, you know. Like I mean, you can't win them all, girls.
you can't. You cannot. You
And
can't.
sometimes when God shuts a door,
That's right.
He gets you out of the meth lab. You know what I mean?
100. Yep.
Honestly, it was for the best. I mean,
It really was.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was. Anyway, the clouded titles, I was trying to tell y'all. So it's a listing.
Wolf City.
I think it's like between Gainesville and Bonham-ish. So
okay.
it's just yonder
Yeah.
hoist.
A little yonder that
out
way.
in the middle of nowhere.
Population less than
7.
10.
No grocery stores around.
Oh, less than 7. Okay.
Well, I mean,
okay.
it's just
like the only
tiny.
house in town.
Do they have a Waffle House?
No.
They have a Dollar General.
McDonald's.
They have
Probably.
they have a donut shop and they have like
And a
some-
Sonic, of course.
some-
Yes.
You gotta have a
Every
Sonic.
time.
listen, I'm sure it's up and coming. It's a great place to live.
As long as you have a Sonic and a Dollar General, you're fine.
Yeah, you're
You're
fine.
good.
I mean, that's where I was raised in. It's
Peace
look
of
at
mind.
me.
Yeah. Open skies.
Well, we didn't even have a Sonic or a Dollar General in the little town outside of Fayetteville I was raised in. So
Really?
Wow. What was the
Really?
name of the town?
Elkins.
Elkins.
It's like really few minutes from Fayetteville, but
You know, the smallest town I've ever lived in. I'm going to see if y'all recognize it because something absolutely bananas happened there. Guys, y'all listen. Are y'all listening? Tell me if you know this town and why it's relevant. Mount Calm.
Mount Com.
Is there a
Let's see.
serial killer there?
Kinda.
Mm,
Maybe he's not as much serial killer as cult leader. Near Waco.
Oh, David
oh,
Koresh.
David
Yes,
Koresh.
that's where
Yeah.
it's,
Technically Mount Calm?
that's where it was. That's where it was.
Oh, what?
Shout outs. Never mind. No. No, no.
No.
That's where it was.
No.
Yeah, we're in there.
Also, where I saw the biggest snake of my life, for the records. Not him, not David Koresh, like a physical snake. I saw a
Oh.
snake. It was huge, biggest.
What kind of snake was it?
It was big and black. It looked like a boa constrictor. Like it was huge.
Anaconda.
Like
Anaconda.
a thick one going
Ew,
across
like
the
it
dirt
was-
road.
ew,
I was
no.
walking home because in the country to avoid the Kool-Aid, you had to like take dirt roads
Yeah.
like to get home. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I definitely know about dirt roads. Yes. I miss dirt roads, honestly.
I do too. Have you been to Adriatica and McKinney?
Yes.
You know how they got the cobblestone situations going
Yes.
on there? Do you know where that originated?
No.
The guy who designed all of it, he used to go on vacations in Italy all the time, and he just tried to copy his favorite spot and bring it home.
He must
Isn't
be
it
a
cool?
cyclist
How cool is
because that's one of the stages of the Tour de France as well. The cobblestone stage, one of my favorite. I'm a
fun.
cyclist.
Oh, he is. He is, folks. Have you seen the spandex on him?
I look good. Oh man, yeah. I'll come up here in spandex one day.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He likes to sport his spandex.
Absolutely.
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
I peacock in spandex
Yes.
every Saturday.
Yes, he does.
Serious?
Absolutely. Because I wear the brightest clothing because if I get hit on the bike, it is your fault. I am
didn't
wearing
see me.
pink, gold, reflective. I don't care, orange, whatever. If I get hit, because I'm a good cyclist, I stay out of your way, stay out of mine, don't hit me. I stay in the lanes, the appropriate lanes. But if you hit me, it's your fault, and everyone's going to see you hit me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because of the bright colors.
Yeah.
But I do have to ask, are you riding on the highway? Are you riding on the roads?
So you only ride on the roads where you are allowed to, but on the highway, and I'm not riding on Northwest Highway. Who's riding on?
Well, I mean,
You talking-
I hope, okay, maybe not the tollways. I hope no one's doing that. They're asking to.
No,
I
I've
mean,
had
I
to
hope
cross
not.
I've had to cross underneath 35 in the hospital district to get to a couple of events. But then you're riding on the service road. But that's early in the morning. I'm not trying to like get
Okay.
hit.
No.
No.
And there's crazy people on the highway.
Yeah, I am on the highway. You need
Yeah.
to watch out.
Correct.
You're right. Yeah.
Yes, and if you're in our lane, like, I'm sorry. And during rush hour traffic,
Oh
though,
my
when you've got these groups, all you cyclists, if you've got these groups of cyclists and it's rush hour traffic, I'm sorry, you're just kind of asking for it, in my opinion.
What are you asking for?
I mean,
What are you asking for?
I
Mike?
feel like it's very dangerous. I feel like it's very dangerous.
It is.
I feel like that.
Yes, it depends on the groups that you ride with. The cyclists that I ride with.
There's
shout outs
idiots
to
in every group. I get it.
Ride bikes, drink beer,
Yes.
F cancer. That's who we ride with. We have a unique group where we ride two staggered at a time at the most, and we are typically rolling at about 18 to 25 miles per hour, which that average is typically higher than the groups that you're talking about.
Okay.
The groups you're talking about are typically at an average of like 15 miles per hour, which is basically infuriating if you're in a vehicle behind them.
Yes.
And then they're spanning a whole lane, or I get that. And then they get lost, and then you got the old guy who's listening. It's just, we don't like to ride in that sort of atmosphere. We ride on routes that are designated, or they're fast routes, they're hot routes. We like to keep it spicy.
Like
we like to say.
hot spot.
We will. We like hot dogs, hot pockets. We'll keep those in the back of our spandex.
we
We'll
go.
crack open a beer, but
That's why they wear the spandex, to
Uh-huh.
keep it spicy.
it is. And aero, of course. You got to be
the
aero.
aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, my bad.
I was like, arrow.
Absolutely.
Aerodynamic.
Aerodynamic, indeed.
Sure,
Yes.
of course.
But no, I can't account for the people you're running into because we're not those people. You like us because you don't see us.
Yes,
Okay.
but have you seen the drivers in DFW?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they're
I
terrible.
mean, why would y'all even want to be on the road on a bicycle around them?
I've complained about the traffic all week. It has been miserable.
I feel like people are getting
Yes.
crazier now that it's
Yes.
getting warmer. Maybe everybody's
Yes.
sneezing and it's making them like, I don't know.
Craziest drivers
Yes.
by far in the state of Texas are in Lubbock. They are the
Really?
worst. It's like they come from wherever they come from, and then they just go to Lubbock, and it's a free-for-all, and they don't even know what the hell lanes are.
And it's alphabetical and numerical, people. It's not that bad in Lubbock.
I think it's so confusing. I went down there to visit a few times, and I'm like, everything looks the same. It's
1,
all
2,
just
3,
like-
4. Alpha, beta. Charlie, what's going on?
I went down there like twice, and I was just like, what is this place? Like,
Yeah, listen, just keep going next time. Don't stop there,
just
honey.
keep going.
Go to
right
New
through.
Mexico. Go skiing. I get
Yeah.
you.
Just keep it going. Yeah.
I don't mean to keep going back to trap houses and things that are crazy.
Wait,
All
hold on.
these stories keep coming back.
David Koresh is you. So we all like.
My father.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Mycom, is it what's the city name?
Mount Calm.
Mountcom.
And
And
it
how long
was
did you
pretty
live there
calm.
for?
I guess like less than a year.
Okay.
And it's near Waco.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was there I think I went to 4th grade there is what was happening. And then there was a snake incident. And then again, I blank out after that. I don't know the rest of that story.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
snake
anything
ruined everything.
Oh my goodness, we haven't even made it through the Wolf City story yet, though, Missy. I mean, we've been to Mount Calm. We've been back over here, Lubbock.
I just have these shows so I can have a therapy session for myself with strangers.
I mean, we've heard about a snake, a meth house, clouded title. I mean, really,
Hey,
there's
do
some
you have-
dramatic themes.
I'm taking a break today. Amanda's the one keeping you on track.
I mean,
this is
I'm
awesome.
I'm trying here,
If you get some
Missy.
snakes or meth houses, like, please, the floor
There's
is
Missy.
yours.
I mean, luckily, I've only ran into squatters, not a meth house.
Ooh.
Is that your weirdest sort of listing appointment?
Yeah, that
or?
sounds mortifying. Yeah, squatters are hard to pin down. They really want to do for sale by owner.
That would, yeah. Oh, we got jokes today, folks. Jokes.
I like it.
That's a good one. Okay, that was a good one. At least we moved away from the Easter jokes. So there's that. You know, that's very much the dad joke. And since you're a dad now,
Oh yeah,
it-
taking a crack at it.
Because-
See, you did another one.
yeah.
Your daughter wanted me to tell you, please stop wearing the spandex when she turns 11 because you're embarrassing her friends.
No, it's gonna be even worse and brighter.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can only
Y'all can
imagine.
share
Poor
leggings.
Deb. Poor Deb.
I can only imagine.
I have shoes that are literal mirrors that I ride on the bike. Like they are reflective.
I think you should really come in your full outfit next week.
Okay.
Just so
Listen,
everyone
you
can see
shut
it.
up. You keep your pants on.
This will be
I
great.
would love to see it. I will be here waiting.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
I mean, we can just pull it up right now and let you see some of his socials, and you will be like, please,
please don't.
you're fine.
Please
It's
more.
a
More.
onesie. It's a
We need
onesie. You know,
more.
my husband bought one.
It's not just. It's a bit.
My husband bought
it's a
one.
two-piece.
And it's got like the pads on the butt.
Yeah,
Right? You got
yeah.
pads
It's
on your
got the
butt.
pads
yeah.
on the butt, 'cause
My
that-
husband got one of these the other
Is he
day.
a cyclist?
He's an idiot.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I feel
Shout
like
outs
there's
to
a
Terry.
story
Yeah.
coming. I feel like there's a story behind this.
Well, I mean, he wants to. He's thinking about the bike life and
The Peloton life or the
and-
bike life?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're starting on the Peloton. We just
Okay.
got a Peloton.
Okay.
He's starting on that. But I mean, like he wanted to see what it was like to wear spandex, and like now
He loves
just
it.
dances around the house,
It's-
doing dishes in it.
Oh.
He's
You are so
going to
free.
check the mail, talking to the neighbors, and it like
With his butt pads in?
You can't. Actually, it enhances your ass.
I mean,
so
I'm
I mean,
sure
it looks pretty good.
It's like a BBL, but not.
But can
Like,
you
it
tell
just
if
gives you
there's
that
pads?
effect.
I
you
think
know
I
what a
have
BBL is?
different acronym for BBL. Please. Wait, what's yours? I cannot
It's a
say.
Brazilian butt lift.
Okay, cool.
Okay, what's your BBL?
We're good.
Oh,
We're good.
we probably, you all
Same
probably
thing.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
No,
Not.
not going to do that one.
Yeah. we'll leave that one alone. Okay.
shout outs to Jesus.
It's your day. Coming soon.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh my God.
Well, do you want to go back to Wolf City?
Oh yeah, Wolf
okay.
City.
Oh,
Thanks for bringing us back.
Or where are we?
So let's
David Koresh is in Wolf City with a big
follow
black
me,
anaconda.
Follow me back to Wolf City.
Back
And a
to
meth lab.
City.
So it had 9 clouds on it, right?
That's insane.
And so we didn't realize until we went under contract. And I ended up losing, we fell out of contract because of it, because it was so messy. The bar was like,
Yeah.
it's under contract again now, so we're grateful. But because we got the title cleaned up.
Oh,
So whenever they had
Take a fire to it or something? How do you?
bushfire,
Yeah.
it helps with the regeneration.
burn it down. Burn it down.
Okay, so I'm going to try to remember this well enough to tell you, because it's complicated. Okay, so my guy Steve owns a property. He bought it from his dad. They didn't do title insurance or anything through a title company. They just signed over the deed. Okay. Dad bought it from Lucy. Lucy just signed it over. No title insurance.
Okay.
Lucy bought it from Ethel. Lucy and Ethel are idiots and accidentally wrote it wrong. So instead of Ethel giving it to Lucy, they wrote it with Lucy giving it to Ethel, which Lucy was not entitled to give it to Ethel.
Are they writing this in crayons?
Then they both died. So they're dead.
Oh.
The person they sold it to, the dad. So Ethel, Lucy, dead. Dad, dead. Now Steve's got it. Steve's been paying property taxes for 12 years. What do you do when everybody's dead and you can't get things fixed?
Burn it down.
That's a great question. What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
You pulled in an attorney and you have a document put together stating that he paid property taxes for a set amount of time, and this should solidify the accident that was happened. Here's what everybody just notating what it is, and they give it to an underwriter, and the underwriter decides what to do. I think that they have to have something notarized and signed by a judge. Kind of similar.
yeah.
We need a judge.
Yep.
We need a judge to make a decision.
Yep.
Because shit's hairy. So that's exactly what happened. And the underwriter saw it and it satisfied it. So now it is open with clear title. But here's the thing that got really tricky. Remember Ethel? The beginning one, the one who signed it, they signed in the wrong place.
Backwards, yeah.
She had children. So we had to go find all the heirs from her to make sure they weren't interested in the property.
Yeah.
Because they're entitled to it because it was not done right. So we had to
Hence
get
title.
heirship of affidavit signed.
Oh, my.
So that's what made it 9. And here's the worst part. Ethel was adopted.
Oh, come on.
And so so we really
Seriously?
could, so someone could come out, thank God we got title insurance. Something could come out of the woodwork and be a problem. But we
How
got,
long did this take to get all of the clouds? It's just been like a 30-year.
it was a lot of chasing. You know who this was? This is Trevor's dad. This is Trevor's dad I'm doing this for.
Oh, snap.
And the
All right.
property is less than $200. But every dime counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is that man's dime, you know what I mean? So
Yes.
it was really hairy. We finally got it cleaned up. And as soon as it went on the market, like within a week, I had it back under contract. Thank you, Jesus. I really have been
Yes.
praying over this one,
Yeah.
in all
Yes.
honesty, because this man deserves to be able to sell this property without having any problems. You know what I mean? Like,
That title company's putting in work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Jeez.
Yeah, they
yeah,
are.
it's well, and the thing that is crazy is the buyer is the one who brought the title company, but like it was attached to him, so like we're staying with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah.
putting in that work. When an escrow officer puts in all that work, it's already, and you know that underwriter is gonna be cool with it. Like you're not going nowhere, baby. You are my boo. Like
Yeah,
we're
right?
stuck together like glue now
Yeah.
to get through this
Amen.
transaction because you just don't want that problem anyway. But yeah, it was crazy because they notated it backwards. They had to go and find every heir from that person that they could. I don't know how they did it or what it is really that they did to get that.
Yeah, we're gonna keep on looking. If that was me, it'd be like, all right. That's,
This is a PSA, if I've ever seen one. Don't just do this backwoods country stuff where you just sign things over. Like, at least involve a title company. Like,
You
if-
have
oh, I don't
to.
need a realtor. I can just,
right. Like, this is
Okay.
why we run into issues. Like,
Okay.
it's such a common thing, especially in small,
Waco. Debit crash, started the cult, and then everybody lost their mind and nobody wants to work with title. And I get it because all the title companies, and you hear me say this, all the title companies in Waco are crap. I haven't had one title company that was worth a damn. I'm saying what I said.
Oh.
I can speak the truth.
Is it even still open, that one?
I can speak the truth. I highly recommend if you're doing any contracts in Waco that you bring in title remote from Capital, because Capital has notaries,
people.
Yep,
notaries
that
that
will
they'll
go.
send right
Yes.
that way,
Oh,
and they'll
yeah.
do it fast, and it's a company that you can trust. I'm sure there's title companies there that might be better, or maybe I just haven't heard of
Not
you. Please
better.
reach out. I mean, not better than Capital. I mean, it is.
Drop
it is,
in
guys.
the comments below.
I'm just saying, like, I can't imagine anybody there is worth a damn. Everybody I've talked to has been just horrible, and there's like 3 of you, you know. So if there's somebody else, that's
So,
You
All-
three.
all of
you
you.
know who you are.
so if you're from Lubbock or Waco, come on the show.
we would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
We
well,
are
speaking
friendly
of that,
to you.
because Capital is the one helping me resolve my issue
I'm not
that I
surprised.
have.
I'm
Like,
not
it's with
surprised.
Capital Title, and if I would have sent it back to the title company like they wanted me to, that closed it originally, what kind of mess would we really be in?
It's
So,
at the end of the day, you need a title company that doesn't just have experience, but they have muscle, and they've
Yes.
got a staff of attorneys that can be there
Yes.
when things get sticky. I
Yes.
mean, if it's raining, do you wanna have your scarf over your head, or do you want a freaking umbrella? I mean, it's the same concept.
it really is.
If you don't want to get soaking wet, you better have the umbrella. Same thing. Capital Title is like the umbrella in your real estate transaction.
I agree.
we will help you.
I agree.
That sounds like a lot of squirrels to herd.
Now, Rihanna, come in with
Seriously.
umbrella.
Seriously. Yes. Ah.
It is.
Man.
It is absolutely nuts right now with the market. So I've got a listing coming up in Fort Worth.
Oh, you
I want
do?
to tell you about it.
I would love that.
Um,
Please.
So it's right next to Lockheed Martin, like walking distance. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's on the water. It has its own private cove.
What?
The house is on stilts and just a smidge of dilapidation.
Oh,
Hold on, wait, baby, listen, baby, wait.
this is
wait,
realtor
baby.
talk here. I know what a smidge is.
Wait. It's looking for love.
Oh, it needs a little TLC in your vision to make it vibrant again.
Okay, but hear me out.
I'm listening.
Seller concessions.
So shh. Who do you work for? Oh no, it's both of us. Oh no. So all the houses around it start at 8.75 and then go into $1 million. Like they're all nice houses because it's all on the water. These are waterfront properties. I got this listed for $500,000. So you could take this house off and buy it for the land because the land is exquisite.
How much land?
I got an acre for you.
Acre?
A little
On
less than
the
an
water?
acre.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, how much does it flood? Because if it's on stilts, like how high is that water
Well, it's
get?
right next to the freaking water. I mean, like if it rains, like it could get you.
It could.
I mean,
I
So
don't
it's in
need
a flood zone.
That's what.
I
That's,
come from
thank
the water.
you. I was just trying to skirt around that a little bit, but
Well, I mean,
you
it's-
know.
Well,
next to the cove.
it's important to the lender because
really-
it's
If
also
you-
going to be important to the buyer because their monthly
here.
payment's probably going to be somewhere an
Yeah.
additional $200-300 higher.
That's a good point. I mean, so maybe whenever you build higher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank Dolly Parton here. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Right,
get
right.
up, get up the stilts
Oh,
again.
closer to God.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
He'll
the higher
save you
you
from
are,
the
the closer
water.
to God. That's
He'll save
right.
you.
I mean, you could just
He'll give
purchase
you a
that
boat.
property
I
and then you
mean-
do a cash out refinance and you just build a new one. There you go.
Build a new one.
So how bad is the interior? I mean, if you're at 500 and some of them are going 875 up, like how
So,
bad?
let me
How many meth labs?
Correct.
No, okay, first off, let me tell you, there's no meth labs. There's some cats, but it's not meth labs.
Oh, that's number
Wait.
6. Cats are number 6.
Are they like spraying cats? Because that is
wait,
awful.
Listen,
Okay.
they might be.
I was gonna say, okay, let's dish it.
So the seller is absolutely like, I love him like I love my guy in Wolf City. Like, he's just good people and he's just in a spot. Okay,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying that he's
Shout outs to the seller with the crazy cats.
I'm not saying that he's a motivated seller. Don't come at me with no weak offers because we know what we got. But
I'm not taking a low ball.
But what is it? Meow. I want listing price right. Meow.
Oh man, y'all are coming in hot with the mom and dad jokes
And
today.
I find myself gravitating to you more and like hitting you, and I don't know why. I'm being physical. I think I've hit her 5 times.
Are you doing the whole backhand? I had a friend that
I
used
think
to
it's
do
because
that.
I love her, and
I
I just
hate
want to.
that.
We're new friends,
Yeah.
and I've got
Oh,
energy.
I do the same thing.
Because I kick her too. I've kicked her.
Really?
What the hell are you hitting me for? I'm right
Footsies
here.
under
I'm so glad I'm like right by Mike then. I'm glad I'm over on this side instead of that side.
We're a little aggressive over here.
I'm just
Sorry.
Mike's so chill. Like I'm just like,
is-
hey, I'm trying
I'm
to get
recovering
that.
from yesterday
biting in the
still, so it's all
Oh,
good.
okay.
Usually he hits too. He's just hungover.
Well,
yeah,
that
we're fine.
okay. There is that. Something changes after being a parent, and when you go out and drink like that, like
Oh,
you're
man.
you just can't do it.
exhausted.
Yeah, like you can't do it.
You are aware of your husband and I's shenanigans.
Oh, I am very much.
I've
so.
known her husband for 20 years.
Yes.
Shout outs to Christopher William
Christopher
No,
Williams.
William Christopher. You
Ro-
don't even know that?
Kennedy, Bush,
Oh,
Greehey, Roosevelt.
For president. We're
Pickett.
voting him for president.
oh my, oh my.
And he's
Yeah.
gonna have one up on you if he's president.
But nowadays, no, you are
balls.
right. Like when we're drinking past 9 p.m.
Oh.
That's trouble. That's
I
just
can't
that's
really
the
drink.
danger zone.
No, it's so hard. I mean, I even try, it's like a 3-day recovery sometimes. And
Yes.
I'm like, what happened?
I think it's because I carry all my stress in my stomach, and all these buyers and realtors stress me out, and so like
Girl.
I can't drink because my stomach's already hurting too bad. Y'all stress me all the way out.
Oh, this is I love all the people that look at real estate from HGTV and they're like, oh, I'm going to get my license. It's going to be so great. I'm going to make all this money. Look,
Bless their heart.
Not easy.
do you see, like, I look like I'm 60 and I'm not even close to it.
I'm
But
bald.
She's 22, y'all.
that's what will happen. This is what real estate will do to y'all. Okay. I'm just going to tell you.
It's true.
I mean, look at Mike's beard. Look at this.
Look, every gray is just a
Scaring me.
trail of tears.
I believe it.
We're praying for you, Shay.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
I'm gonna
You
need
are
it.
gonna love this.
It's going to be so great.
Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. Yeah.
They say
Yeah.
find what you love and let it kill you. And that's exactly what real estate is doing to us.
Amen.
It is killing us slowly. But you know what?
It's fun.
It's
It's something new every day.
Fun.
You
I
get-
mean, like
you-
the squatters. Did you see
Right.
squatters that day?
Oh, I absolutely did.
Did they run or did they fight
No,
or
he,
did they
like-
buy?
He like stood there at the top. He looked like he was like Haitian or something. Like no utilities on in this property
Bumble
at all.
clot.
There were empty beer bottles all over the kitchen, and I'm like, this is weird. It's vacant. Like what's happening
No,
here?
it's not.
And then all of a sudden I start yelling, of course, as we announce ourselves, hello,
Realtor.
realtor, so you don't shoot me, all these things.
And you're strapped, of course.
Yes,
You got
yes,
it.
I do carry. So y'all
Yeah.
don't mess with me. I do carry when I'm showing. So this guy just kind of peeks his head around, and I'm like, he doesn't speak English. Like
Perfect.
I can't
so he
communicate.
doesn't know that you said realtor. He doesn't know what that
No,
means.
he has no clue.
It's like, I'm in the market, actually.
Like I am looking, but this one's free, so and I'm just like, okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and go. So we did. We exited, and then I called the listing agent. And I'm like, hey, just so you know, you have a tenant living in there that's not a tenant.
Yeah.
And so then of course they dealt with it, but yeah, needless to say, we didn't buy the house.
Squatter rights in Texas are not nearly as bad as in
As
like
like
California,
California.
or New
Yes.
York. Or,
That's good.
Thank God.
I saw a squatter situation once. I didn't really see him, but it was in the house that I went to go look at. I went to Bonham to go look at a house for Trevor again. Trevor.
Shout out to Trevor.
Oh,
You got to be on the
Trevor.
show.
Trevor.
Come on. What's going
Yes.
on, dude?
Trevor.
American Construction. Let's do this.
So I went into the house and I was not strapped and I was not. I did not announce because I mean it was obviously a dilapidated house. Again, another dilapidated house.
I'm sensing a pattern
Anyway,
here real quick. I mean, I don't know.
You are the energy you attract. I don't know what to
I
say.
don't know. I don't know what's going
Just
on here,
a smidge.
Missy.
It's just a smidge.
So it's an investor special. I'm trying to, grab something and then turn it into something else. We do flips and stuff like that. So I'm in this house and I go up the stairs. And when I go up the stairs, I take a left and I hear like they get up and scramble.
Yes.
And I immediately go, realtor, I'm sorry. I didn't realize anybody was here today. I'm leaving. And as as I'm saying this, I see on the table they've got like foil. Like I think they're doing drugs too.
They probably are.
There was
They
a piece of
probably
foil. I
are.
mean, what else do you have foil for? Nobody's fucking
Yeah.
baking.
Foil's number 2
well,
on the meth list.
I mean,
I didn't go look at
Towels,
it. I'm scared
foil.
to death.
It was.
Here's the thing. You have interrupted somebody who is desperate doing drugs. I am scared to death that they're
I'm out.
about to kill me.
Yeah,
Like
you-
I'm absolutely
I'm out.
mortified.
Yeah.
Like I'm seeing white. Like I'm so scared. So I'm like, realtor, I'm sorry, I'm leaving now. And as I turn to go back down the stairs, there's another doorway on the other side. And a curtain rod had fallen in between the door, and I thought it was the barrel of a gun, and I fell down the stairs.
Stop it. What, you were upstairs when all this happened? Oh, no.
There
You're
was
like,
one way up and one way down. And
it's
I
like
went
the
up-
horror movies.
I went up, saw that scamper, turned around as fast as I could, saw the I get goosebumps just talking about it again. It was so scary, and they probably just went to go pee in a corner because they were scared too.
Can you take Missy shooting?
Yes.
Yeah,
Missy,
we're gonna- I know
let's
her-
Do, let's
I know-
do a range. Yes,
Yeah.
we need to go do a range.
I know Amanda and Chris very well. They
Yes.
will educate you. They
Yes.
will get you
I'll go
zeroed
with
in.
you.
Oh,
I'll
Yes.
go with you.
Let's
Let's
do
all-
this.
let's
We
make
just
a
do
range
team
day. Come on,
building.
let's do this.
I
Yeah.
just didn't have a gun. Listen, I would love to go shoot, but I mean, I was on a farm, like I can shoot and stuff. I just didn't have anything with me that day,
Girl.
Like, I'm an idiot.
Girl, come on.
Misinformed.
I mean, you don't want to end up in the paper like some of the paper. Well, I'm sorry, not the paper. That's old terminology.
Can you explain
on-
to our audience
on
what
a
the
paper is?
paper is, please?
You know those
Yes.
digital things you scroll and read now? That used to be a hard copy.
Yeah,
I'm
but like,
sorry.
listen, if the situation like that happened to me, when they do the autopsy, they're gonna find the dude's ear or something. Like, I mean, if we're going, like, I'm taking you with me.
yeah.
You're biting the ear off.
I'm about whatever gets in
Oh.
front of me. I don't
Oh,
care
well.
what it is. I will
okay then.
bite it.
Y'all
and
hear
you
it?
will go to
Make
prison.
Sure,
That's
they find
why your
you.
husband's wearing spandex. All right.
Gotta keep everything
Yeah,
girdled
we gotta
up
keep
tight,
everything close.
tight,
I've
just
seen
in
too many
case.
meth labs to go quietly into the night. No. Somebody's going with me.
You're coming with me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Not going alone. No, ma'am.
Speaking of going alone,
Man.
as we come to the close of the show, I just want everybody to know you don't have to go into real estate transactions alone. It's great to have a realtor. If you are somebody out there and you
Yes.
are getting ready to buy, or you just want to know what the first step is, even if it's renting, buying, renting, investing, selling, new
Yes.
construction, realtors can help you with every step of the way. And when you work with somebody that's a broker, then you really do get the best education. So consider her for all of your real estate needs. And it's also important to to have a team around you to make sure that you can get clients to the finish line. So if you're a realtor out there, I just want to make very clear, you already know Capital Title exists, and you already know they're one of the leaders in the industry. But if you don't know, Plano is a great place to be central for your closings. And this is a new BD who is star-eyed and bushy-tailed and has not been beat down by the industry.
Yes.
So if you are looking for somebody to run ragged and you're going to give her contracts, look at her.
Yep.
She still has time to do her makeup. You could be getting in on this right now.
Ground
missing
level.
out.
Ground level, yeah.
Put her to
Yes.
work. So she's lovely and wonderful. And, you know, they've got an amazing team at that office. I know. I used to work there.
Yeah.
And I
We
love
do.
them. They're great. So consider that. But listen, it doesn't always start with the title. What it's going to start with is you getting pre-approved. So make sure that you have the pre-approval. And I'm not talking about go to Google and type in credit score and find whatever lenders attached to that, because when you do that internet stuff, you're going to get internet crap, okay? You want to get a meth love house? Meth love?
Meth love? I was gonna
Or
say.
do you want to get a good one? If you want the best, you need to go with the red zone, okay? Get in the zone.
Good in the zone.
Oh.
Thank you.
I love that.
Nice.
I mean, I'll attest to that. I've worked with Mike since we've
10
been
years?
in. Yeah, I was
Did
going
he
to
get
say
11,
11
sorry.
years
Ever
since
since he
we've
got
been
that
in.
squatters pre-approved for
Yeah,
you, huh?
exactly. I mean, if anyone can do it, Mike can do it. And
Mike
let me
can do
tell
it.
you, I have thrown some doozies.
We have done some doozy,
Who's
yeah.
done worse? Has she done worse?
No.
Oh, it sounds like, I mean, your trajectory, I don't know. That one's kind of a hard one to beat.
I started with Dave Koresh and I've come so far. Will you just appreciate where I've made it to?
It's just important to have
Look at you now.
I'm funny because of the trauma.
it's important to have transparency on all sides of the transaction, especially when you're working with a team. So when you're working with one of these two amazing realtors, I mean, yeah, we're going to come across some weird situations. We have come across some weird situations.
People get weird.
And we've had to have some tough talks too, you know. But when you're transparent, when you're explaining, it's just transparency. Transparency is key, and hitting deadlines and letting people know what's going on at all periods of time, because we have to herd all those squirrels that you've heard about, all those clouds that you've heard about, all the lawyers that you're having to get involved. You know, when you're working with a team, your rockets can't do that. You know,
Nope.
no.
And your banks are going to take too long, and we're going to miss the closing date, and people are going to get mad. So don't go with the banks.
And if you are the listing agent and you see like a big box bank, you're probably going to be like, especially if you're in multiple offers, you're going to be like, we already know what we're going to deal with if it's a big box bank versus a local lender. So.
Yeah, local lenders. That's where it's key.
at.
We have the appraisers that are local. We're not just shooting it out into outer space and just getting somebody.
Speaking of local, I got somebody who needs to sell a house in Missouri and wants to buy in Oklahoma. You got a referral?
Oh, I do in Oklahoma for sure.
And we can finance in Oklahoma as well.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Look
This
at
came this came from the internal department at Capital Title.
Boom.
One of my girlfriends works over there and does triage.
We are
for
making
the
magic
house.
happen on Good Friday.
While we're
People
live.
helping people. All right,
Oh,
guys.
girl, those singing.
Oh,
You got it.
It's just because it's a little. No, I actually can't sing.
Do you
It's
want me to
hilarious.
sing again? I'm the country version.
That's it. We're ending the show. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for spending your Friday morning with us, because you made it more better. Now, if anybody out there is getting ready to write a contract, make sure you throw it to your girl Capital Title. If you're ready to go find a house, you want to get pre-approval.
Total eclipse of the heart.
Everything you need right here.
If you wanna go live on a lake, I can help.